I heard you say you feel lonely. Nothing is right with that. Picking up pieces, something that doesn't matter. You keep fighting, keep smiling. Prepare for war. What I'm missing is your kissing, but I know you want more.
Days like today are usually planned, but just because you have a plan doesn't mean everything will go according to plan. Sometimes you just have to let things flow. Today's location is actually a backup location. Things didn't quite work out for where we originally wanted to shoot, but that's okay because we're still here to make the most. Sometimes it just requires a bit of pivoting and finding a solution to the situation in order to move forward with success. Today's approach involves multiple mediums, a bit of stills, a bit of motion, and a bit of art, but more on that later. The first look will forever be about getting warmed up. Myself, the team, the model, the camera. It's even more of a challenge when you're dealing with the hectic environment. Not only the physical location you're shooting in, but the surrounding. It'd be cool. Moving into look 2, I wanted to change up the environment a bit. Get away from a majority of the chaos we were surrounded by. This would allow us to focus a bit more on the shoot. We were near a pool hall, and I was attracted to the teal color around this area as well as the texture and specifically the tiles. I figured this would be a good spot to contrast Saoirse's red boots. At this point of the shoot, moving on to look 3, we've gotten fully comfortable and fully settled in. If you knew exactly what happened at the start of the shoot, you'd say we come a long way, but we managed to pull it together. Considering we had to switch locations last minute, we still managed to keep our composure. After going for a more laid-back spot in look 2, I decided that we revisit the skate park. At this point in the afternoon, the environment was more calm, but I would say at the start I still wanted to capture much of the environment and its activeness. But with this look, we were able to do it with more ease. We even got some of the skaters involved in the photos. Photos at a skate park is very LA, to say the least. Much of my creativity involves being experimental. Trying new things, whether that be location, looks, overall vibe, but this time it was art. I'd have to say a lot of people I worked with influenced this. I've taken inspiration from other artists to also come up with this vision, but I tend to draw on my mood boards a lot. And in the past, a shoot I did with the team, they were convinced that I was going to bring that same drawing vision to life. So I saw this current shoot as a way to do that. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, but I knew I was just going to go for it. The photo ended up being one of 3 that I ended up drawing on. I wanted the colors essentially to bleed out from the colors from the wardrobe, as well as the light.
Wow, we made it out.